If you could pick any place at all to invest, where would you place your money? If we add up recession, inflation, energy shock, war in Europe, skyrocketing interest rates, and a very fragile financial system, we have a very toxic combo in our hands. The forecasts from, for example, The Economist, or Forbes, or JP Morgan are really dark for the years to come. There really is the perfect storm in the financial market right now. And inflation in Europe is averaging nearly 10%, which is highest it has been in decades and decades. It seems inevitable that it will only go worse before it gets better. And it's super costly to keep money in one's bank account right now because inflation is eating 8% of that away every single year. And there doesn't seem to be a good place to invest that money right now. And the economists are not expecting this to be over anytime soon. Luckily in 2022, there are multiple ways to make money online. What it usually requires is some outside of the box thinking. Value betting is the safe haven of investing. It's a proven way to make consistent profits with nominal risks. Value betting also allows our bankroll to compound fast. The average time for a customer to double their bankroll is 3 months. This applies especially to bankrolls less than 10,000 euros. The average return from investing to stocks is around 8% per year. So the average time to double your initial investment is years and years. It's just so much more profitable right now to invest a couple thousand euros to value betting than it is to invest the same money to stocks. So if you have a spare 1,000 euros, 2,000 euros, 3,000 euros, let's see what you can do with that money in 1 year. Because 1,000 euros can be turned into 10,000 euros in just 1 year of value betting. One customer from Finland turned 500 euros into 6,500 euros in 1 year. That is 13-time increase of the initial deposit. There's no way you could make that money in the stock market without hedging and taking ultimate risks. You can get super lucky, but that's highly unlikely. I started to value bet with initial 2,000 euros bankroll, and in the first month I made 1,800 euros pure profit. And that 2,000 euros has now been turned to 10,000 euros. It's just so much easier to grind 1,000 euros to 10,000 euros with value betting than it is investing it to the stock market. The problems begin when our initial bankroll starts to be tens of thousands of euros, because if we place very big bets, it starts to raise the flags of bookmakers, because this is a zero-sum contest. Once the player makes money, it means that the house must lose money. And once players make consistent profits over time, the bookmakers will start to limit those players. The good news is there's so many bookmakers out there that it takes a long time until we are limited from every single bookmaker. And before that happens, we have profited thousands and thousands of euros. So just to wrap up what we have talked here, it seems like during the next years, the world economy is going to be in quite a turbulent state. And because the inflation is very high right now, it's important not to leave our money into our bank accounts, because it will be swept away year by year with drastic amounts. Value betting allows us to find an edge in a market that isn't very competed yet. And in average, it takes 3 months to double your initial bankroll, whereas the average returns from a stock market is around 8% per year. For example, in October 2022, over 800,000 euros of pure profits were made by RebelBetting's customers through value betting. So over millions and millions of bets, the value bettors have made millions and millions of euros in profits. The most important thing is to start early, because once we start to make profits, our bankroll will grow. And because then we can place bigger bets and thus make bigger returns, it means that we can compound our initial bankroll fast. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to us if you can hit that like and subscribe button. All video suggestions, all feedback is very welcome. Please let us know, give us a comment, send us an email, and tell us what you want to see next. My name is Mikael. I'm super grateful that you took the time to watch this video, and we'll see each other on the next one.